Okay, hello, good morning. Just had a quick breakfast at the hotel. I'm now on the way to the station here in Fukuoka to catch the train over for day one of the Polyglot Conference. Now, some people come to this event for the languages, some come for the company, but most come for the stickers.
You know, when you go to a new area, a completely new region like Japan, I mean, you just do not know how many people are going to come. Good on you all for coming.
The first thing for me this year is to hear Tim Keeley, one of the co-hosts, talking about strategies for learning Asian languages.
For Japanese and Korean, and normally in Chinese you're going to do it this way. 这是我在东京买的书. Okay, so the English part.
Yeah, do you think you'd be tempted to learn another one?
Yeah, very much so. Maybe in Nepali. But yeah, we'll see.
Should be good.
Second up, Bong talking about the cultural glitches of being Japanese outside Japan.
Then, so people would ask me, where are you from? And I would say I'm half French, half Japanese. I was born and raised in France. You know, Japanese person. I don't really feel comfortable when people say that. Like you look Asian, but like you know, you have that pizzazz. Like you know,
The group photo is happening now, right now after this.
maybe it's French.
That's why the linguistic diversity in Asia is probably why I want to learn so many languages.
So we still haven't quite learned the geography of the place. We're trying to find the canteen. Here we are. Arigato. The food here is really good, but now the search for coffee's on, and that's a bit more difficult. Land of the rising sun and all that? Well, about time. In desperation, it has come to this. Now, according to Rebecca Howie, you don't have to do immersion. You can create your own opportunities for using your languages closer to home.
Enjoyment, and I said, this is going to be the place where I'm going to use German today. So as I'm walking around, I look at everything, I observe everything. I had a bit of a plan for things that I wanted to do, things that I wanted to see, questions to ask myself. And it's a really sad thing, I think, as people, all of us who enjoy languages and really love learning languages, it's hard to understand why anybody would still associate bad experiences of high school language learning, maybe, with learning any language in the future.
Actually, I always play games and in my target language. I think it's a quite useful method because I use this method to learn Japanese. And there are lots of resources for me too.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm also learning Japanese. So for now, I'm reading Japanese manga in the original language. So I have some exposure to it.
Before, I've never seen any other polyglots in my daily life. So nobody can share my interest. It's like when I talk to somebody, oh, I love languages, and they were like.
I like the earlier tip about doing things which you really enjoy while you're learning the language. I think that, yeah, when I first started learning a language, maybe you're tempted to start with elementary materials, but you're not going to have the same excitement or motivation to tackle the language if you're not really have your heart in it. So yeah, I'd say that.
Focus on the right things, because sometimes when you have like a guideline that you didn't make yourself, you can get distracted by things that other people made up, but that might not be the stuff that you want to learn. Like that, you can lose your motivation. But when you are sure why you learn what you want to learn and you focus on that, you keep your motivation and you push yourself and you can keep going.
Oh, it's been great. People have been very warm, and it's always fun to see friends from previous conferences.
Lucido, it's my first time in the conference. Sinamahan ko ang aking anak, and I'm very proud to be here.
Judith Meyer's topic this year is Languages, Culture and Perspectives on World Events.
I used Chinese, for example, to translate for the Chinese national bull team. I was also on Greek television. The subtitle says the German girl who speaks more than 14 languages and who learned Greek because of Varoufakis. Traditional Chinese characters are the key to learning multiple Asian languages.
But what we can do in the polyglot community is to raise awareness about the benefits of using traditional Chinese characters to learn multiple Asian languages and to write multiple Asian languages. But if you write this sentence in traditional Chinese characters, then you can see that sometimes the same character is used to express the same concept in all three languages.
Yeah, so it's actually, my major in college was Asian Studies, where I studied Mandarin Chinese, I studied some Korean, and I then also studied Japanese.
Now the camera's going to be pointed on me, I'm going to speak on Japanese television about Welsh. Arigato, ne? Never mind. If you're wondering which Asian language to learn, well, that's the topic of Sarah Maria Hasband's talk.
But I do recommend that if you're learning Cantonese, that you do start with Mandarin, unfortunately, so you kind of have to learn two languages first, and that's because you're going to need it for the writing anyway. We have the kanji, based on the Chinese. We have the hiragana, which is a syllabary. A syllabary is basically like an alphabet, except that one character represents one syllable.
Elise is going to reveal 10 little secrets that will help you learn languages like never before, and maybe even 7 at the same time.
You'll burn out. If you do the same, because I think it's very important to do something that you love, so if you watch a movie or a series and you don't understand much, it's just a matter of time. I prefer to learn words in context. Why? Because you don't learn just a word, you learn how to use it.
Marty McNutt is taking a comparative approach to learning Japanese and Turkish.
Object pronouns are also commonly dropped. I bought it. In English, you have to say this. If your mom asks you, did you buy the milk? You can say, yeah, I got it, I bought it. You can't just say, yeah, I bought. You can, but... So, in Turkish and Japanese, though, it would be perfectly okay. We already know that we drop subjects. Gone. But you could also drop the object. It. Just gone. And we have the same thing, aldım. Katta.
That's a good suggestion. I've worked on both of them, but I've never compared them that way.
Aito Kaya on the move.
My brain has been mostly Japanese since we're in Japan, but I have spoken a little bit of Spanish, even though I've only been learning for 3 months. Surprising amount of people speak Afrikaans here, which is my home language, and I've been speaking some Korean and Mandarin.
Leveraging human intelligence in business through language.
You have a superpower, and you have a superpower that's worth way more than what the market is telling you you're worth. High value, you become a node in a network of business, the business community, industry, political, the press, education. If you can link all of these, you become very valuable to them. In the real world, yeah, it'd be nice, but they don't want to learn like we do. So give them something that is of value to them, and you use your skill as a superpower, and it's going to be worth much more. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I think getting to meet other people that are really passionate about languages is really interesting.
Rather than just doing it for the sake of doing the job. That's the day one program completed, but I'll be back for day two, so hope to see you in the next Polyglot Conference vlog.
Just saying how I'm gonna have my noodles.
Yeah, great place for discussion. Yeah. You could just cover a meal and get out.
Put on the feeding bag. Wow, did you give her 11 or 13, but never 12? I do have an idea for you.